Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I write a book in 14 days. Now, in this case, it's going to be a non-fiction book, but if you want to write a fiction book, the process is exactly the same, except for the chapters, where in fact you would just map it out first and then put the chapters in. It will make sense when we get there. Right. So the first thing I need to point out is I do this pretty much every month or so. In fact, I do it so often. I challenge myself to write a book in usually 7 to 8 days. But the result is I keep on finding books that I've written. Okay, so if I write an article and it's a good article and it gets a good response, I'll often turn that article into a mini book, about 500 to 700 words. Just expand on the topic. It's really easy. Um, and then I just write a chapter a day. Takes about half an hour, 40 minutes maximum, and we move on. I was doing a video last week. I found a 14,000 word book I'd written in January, completely forgot about. Okay, so this is how I do it, and this is how I make it really, really easy, and you can make it really easy. There's no cost involved in this whatsoever. Right, so the first thing you do is, hang on, just got to close the window. There's a helicopter flying over. Um, So the first thing you do is you open up Reedsy. Reedsy is a free app. It's quite confusing when you go in there at first, but the only thing you need is the books tab. Click on the books, then go to settings and give it a title. So I always give it a working title. The title of the book will always become apparent as you write it. Okay, the book title will jump out at you at some point. It happened in the one I'm writing, this one, the August challenge. First chapter I wrote, halfway down the page, the title came out. You'll find that in the community if you want to see what the book title is. So you just name it August Challenge. Okay. When you come to do a book cover, use something like Canva, not AI. It's much easier. Use template in Canva, upload it. You're done. Okay. So your book. So you've got your book created. Next, all you have to do is go to the right section. And in the right section, you'll find this little target up the top here. You set your target. So 7,000 words, okay, by the 17th of August. That's it. You set that target and then you're done. So I've done this 7,000 words by 17th of August. I know that I will finish this in about 7 days. Okay, 7 to 10 days. So it's the 2nd of August today when I'm recording this. I know I'll finish by probably next Sunday or Monday. So that's given me a target of 389 words a day. So the number of days divided by your target, that's what I need to do. So I will write 700 to 1,000 words. Today was 760 odd words I wrote. So I'm already almost a day ahead. So that gives me time to take a break if I get tired or I burn out a little bit. If I get to 1,000 words, it's almost 3 times as much as I need to do. So you get more time off. Okay, so that's it. The next thing you need to do is your framework. So this, if you know what you're writing about, break it up into 7 to 10 chapters, give each chapter a name, and then when you come to it, write about that. Okay, that's if you're absolutely 100% sure what you're doing. If you're not, this is what I recommend you do. First chapter is the problem. Second chapter is why obvious advice doesn't fix it. Third is how you reframe the problem. Fourth is the framework you're going to use. 5 is how to put it together. Try to give a worked example if you can. 6, get people to try it this week. Okay, encourage them to try it. And 7, recap and what's next. That's 7 basic chapters. If you add an introduction at the start and then a chapter that covers previous stuff you've done or stuff you want people to try, that's 2 more chapters. Don't overthink this. If you know exactly what you want to write about, do that. If you don't, do that. So you will see here, these are my chapters. I know what my chapters are on this book. Introduction, okay, talking about why the writing craft is more than half the job. Finding your voice, the power of storytelling, story lesson objective, open loops and knowledge gaps. Writing it backwards. Best way to write an article is to write it backwards. Start with a call to action first. Showing up daily, do it this week. Okay, you saw that on the other one. Next steps and recap. 10 chapters, 700 words each. We have a 700 word book, which is perfect for a mini book. People do not want long books. They want books that get to the point. Okay, I'll write this, put it on Gumroad, $7. It will sell all day, every day. Okay, so that's that. That is a simple chapter list. So you've got, if you're not sure, start with that guide. If you know exactly what you're going to write, just go down, go in, lay out your chapters first before you write anything else. Okay. Set your word target. Oops, and set that. That is it. That is how you write it. Then every day you come in, I usually start chapter 2. Write all those, go back, write the introduction. That'll be your book finished. Okay. So once you've finished it, you want to publish it. Now, everyone says, publish it on Amazon. Okay. $7 Problems is on Gumroad. It is made more than all my Amazon books put together. And those books are on Amazon for about 2 years. Okay. The Long Game, recently published. It's about Substack growth. It has done more sales on Gumroad than any other book on Amazon. Think about it. Please do not assume that you have to publish on Amazon. Amazon takes 30%. Here we take, or Gumroad take 10%. Gumroad send me traffic. I don't have to go and find traffic. Gumroad send me traffic through the discovery engine. The Long Game made 1 or 2 sales every day last week with traffic from Gumroad discovery. Same with $7 Problems. Okay, I get daily sales from Gumroad, for which they take 30%. That's the same amount that Amazon charges. Test it. Prove it to yourself. Okay. To finish the book, get to the end, do a read through, change stuff that needs changing, edit it, then do another quick read through. That's it. Okay, you give yourself 2 read throughs. Do not get stuck in editing. It's the worst part of it. Just get it out of the way. People aren't going to complain about small spelling mistakes. We're not trying to get a New York bestseller. If you get a New York bestseller, they will give you an editor. Okay, and then you can do it. For the covers, go to Canva and use their app and pick a template and do that. It's much better than AI. How to promote it? This is a bit that everyone forgets. Okay, they write a book, publish it, don't do anything. Link to it. That's all you have to do. Okay, so for example, the Long Game. If ever I write an article about Substack, I put a link to it. Below this video, do you know what? I'll put a link to the Long Game so you can go and check it out. If you talk about something, put a link to it. So plan a series of 5 articles on launch week. So when you launch it, 5 articles, all about a topic in the book and link to the book. Okay, then every week, maybe 1 or 2 articles a week, link to the book. When you get a new book come along, switch it around, 5 articles, link to that, then 1 or 2 articles a week. Okay, link to it. Link to your newsletters, link to it in your articles, link to it on social media. That's all you have to do. You don't need to run big advertising campaigns. Just link. This isn't scary. As I said, I've got so many books. Come into the inner circle, the community, and look for the videos that I did about creating my course, Right to Earn. You will find in the middle of a video, I'm showing people something inside Reedsy, and I find this book that I forgot all about. It's in there. Okay, I've got 2 pages worth of books in Reedsy, and once you get in the habit of writing for half an hour every day, the books write themselves and they're sat there, and then when you have to do anything or you want to publish something new, you've got something there almost ready to go. Get in the habit. It's so easy. You can easily write 6 books a year. Do it for 2 weeks in a month, take 6 weeks off, then do it again. Okay, I'm doing a book writing challenge this August in the inner circle, in the community. Come and join us and do it. I've just done day 1 today, so you can catch up on preparation day. You'll get the PDF where I lay out everything, and then dive in, set your chapters up, set your word count up, and write the first chapter. You can catch up. You've got 14 days to do it. It's free. No excuses. Just dive in. The link to the community is down below, the Inner Circle community. See you there. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.